everybody, Marcia here. I am back today with another scrapbook process video from my creative scrapbook. Today I am working with the June Main kit, and this gorgeous kit features the Vicki Boutin Where To Next collection. It also has some die-cut ephemera from Echo Park Endless Summer, and this really makes this kit more versatile because it's perfect for your summer pictures and your vacation pictures. I really wanted to create a layout that used the pattern paper with the circles on it, and they reminded me of like lime slices or lemon slices, and so I wanted to play that up and create some rosettes. I made 3 different rosette sizes. So the one I'm doing here in the video is a 2-inch rosette. I also did an 1.5 inches and an 1.25 inches. I'm using my score pal to score every 1/2 inch, and then I flipped it over and adjusted 1/4 inch and scored it again across the strip. This gave me fold lines to use every 1/4 inch. And then when you have your strip folded, you can adhere end to end and glue it down on a piece of scrap paper. For the 2-inch rosette, a 12-inch strip is not long enough. I ended up redoing my 2-inch rosette and making it with some yellow pattern paper instead and using 18 inches instead. So I did a 12-inch strip and then another 6-inch strip and adhered the two together. I just use some quick drying glue when I assemble my rosettes and make sure to place something heavy on top of them while they're drying, and then just let them dry overnight and finish my layout the next day. I know some people like to use a hot glue gun, but you see what works best for you. The background paper that I'm using here is from a Vicki Boutin mixed media paper pad. It might be from the Let's Wonder collection. I don't remember, but I thought, okay, let's really play up the circles here. And so this stencil that I'm using was included in the January main kit, and it's an amazing stencil to use. I used it for that kit and I pulled it out again to use here. I am alternating some Distress Oxide ink in a light orange and in a light pink, and thought I would alternate orange, pink, orange here. The opposite of what the background paper is doing. It has pink, orange, and then more pink. Once I had that done, I decided let's do even more with the circles. And so I had another Vicki Boutin stencil. This is from one of her earlier collections, All the Good Things, maybe. And I thought, let's make some more circles with the black and try to bring out more of the black color in the background that would match the cut file that I used here. The Compass North, South, East, West is a cut file that came with the kit. When I am doing my stenciling on the background, you can see that I'm using some mint tape. This is a very low adhesive tape so that it won't rip up your paper, so you can feel confident using it on top of your paper. This is from Scrapbook.com. Once I had all my stenciling done, and I am arranging my rosettes here where I thought I would like them, I am really starting to layer things now. So I have my compass behind my photo and my rosettes and my photo, and then I'm adding some of those fussy cut circles that I had cut out of that pattern paper that inspired me in the first place. When I am satisfied with the arrangement, I can start to adhere things down. I did go back and add a little bit more with the black stenciling at the bottom of my layout because I thought it was mismatched slightly. When I am gluing things down, I am bending the edges of my circles up a little bit and just adhering the center of the circle down on my paper. This adds just a little bit of dimension and doesn't make my layout look so flat. I'm going to adhere my compass down, and the rosettes are pretty easy to adhere down to because I have the scrap paper on the back side of the rosette. When it comes time for me to put my photo over the top, I'm going to use foam tape on the back. But what I found out is that I had to use 3 layers of the foam tape to get it high enough for the rosettes. So my rosette folds were only at 1/4 of an inch. So I had to add at least that much in foam tape behind my photo. Now that everything is adhered down, I can start to play with the embellishments. One of the first things I wanted to look for was a title for my layout, and one of the die-cut ephemera pieces is Time to Relax. And I thought this was perfect for this photo. This is actually a photo of myself on vacation. We were in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, over a spring break, and I was enjoying my favorite pina colada after we had spent some time sunning on the beach, and it was so relaxing and refreshing that this is just one of my favorite photos just because of that memory. I pulled out the Time to Relax die-cut ephemera piece, and here again I am having to add 3 layers of foam tape on the end of this title that will stick out beyond the rosette, just so that it can be at the same level as my photo and my rosette since I am layering it on top. I just apply some quick drying glue with my fine line glue bottle behind the rest of that die cut. Then I was starting to play around with some flowers. I knew I wanted to put flowers on here, and I was leaning toward putting them on the lower left side of my photo. I was just playing around with the different floral pieces I had fussy cut out to see which one I liked, and I really wasn't happy with them. And I'm also playing around with putting some of those fussy cut flowers on the right side of my photo. So I'm going to put one of those fussy cut flowers just above my title. You know, when you're fussy cutting flowers, it doesn't matter if you fussy cut something on the edge of the paper, because as you can see here, you tuck it behind your photo or behind the title, and you can still make those pieces work. Just remember, a really sharp scissors and a smaller scissors, not a really long blade, works best for fussy cutting. There's also an umbrella in the die-cut ephemera pieces that I had to put on this layout. So for the umbrella, I wanted it to have some dimension, so I adhered the bottom of the umbrella down, and then the actual umbrella part at the top, I put some foam tape behind. So you can see I'm kind of struggling a little bit with my stumpy fingernails, trying to get the foam tape off so that I could adhere more layers on here. I was refusing to go get my manicure until after I had finished all my gardening because I figured I would just ruin my fingernails if I didn't wait. Manicure is coming up this next week. There is another Echo Park cut ephemera piece I am placing at the top of my layout, which says "Find Me Under the Palms," and I thought this was a must to have on my layout. But I'm looking at the sticker sheet because right now I have no stickers on here at all. It's all die-cut ephemera pieces. There's a phrase sticker I pulled out to put at the bottom of my layout. I wanted to cover up the hole in the rosette underneath my title. So the other middle sections of the rosettes are covered up by my photo. but not this one. So it was bugging me a little bit because I had filled that hole with glue and it's not the prettiest thing to look at. So I finally found a sticker I could put here. Also pulled out a camera sticker that I thought was real cute that I wanted to put on here. And I had originally thought I would put that on the left side of my layout, but I had just recently purchased some canvas layer from Scrap and Happy Studio and was dying to use one of those on my layout. And so I used that instead on the left side of my photo. It's a little cute toucan. My Creative Scrapbook puts together 4 kits every month. I am using the main kit. They also have a limited edition kit, a creative kit, and an album kit. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye now.